Hey there, and welcome. Today, we are going to learn a super short, really simple, but honestly incredibly useful Japanese phrase. Seriously, this one is a key that unlocks so many everyday conversations.
So let's imagine a situation, right? You're at work, you need to ask a colleague a quick question. Or maybe you spot a friend in a crowded cafe. How do you get their attention without being rude or, just awkward? What's that perfect opening line?
Well, here's your answer. This simple little question right here. It's just two words, but they do so much heavy lifting.
Let's break it down.
It's pronounced chotto i, so chotto means a little bit, and i means good. You're literally asking, is it a little bit good? Which, when you think about it, is a really natural way of asking, hey, you got a second? Or, is now a good time? And that's the whole point. This isn't just a greeting, it's a polite little check-in before you jump into what you want to say. It shows that you respect the other person's time. And in Japanese culture, where not imposing on others is a really big deal, this small gesture goes a long, long way. Yeah, think about the vibe this phrase gives off. It's the total opposite of being pushy or abrupt. It's gentle, it's considerate, it just feels light. Using this makes it super easy for the other person to either say, sure, what's up, or even, sorry, give me a minute, without things getting weird. And here's the best part. This idea isn't strange to us at all. It's basically the same as saying, got a sec? Or, you busy? In English before launching into a big story. The feeling is identical, so you can just plug this phrase right into your Japanese and use it with total confidence. Okay, so we know what it means and why it's so important. Now let's talk about when and where you can actually use this awesome phrase. And honestly, the answer is pretty much everywhere. Walking up to a coworker's desk, chotto i. Catching up with a friend before you tell them some gossip, chotto i. Even if you need to ask a total stranger for directions, this is a much softer way to start than just walking up and asking your question. And that's the real magic of it, isn't it? You don't have to learn a ton of different ways to start a conversation. This one little phrase is your all-purpose tool for politely approaching almost anyone in almost any situation. It's a game changer. All right, knowing it is one thing, but we gotta be able to say it, right? Let's practice the pronunciation together so you can say it smoothly when the time comes. Okay, so here's how we'll do this. I'm gonna say it and you just repeat after me. We'll do it 3 times. First, just listen. Pay attention to how my voice goes up a little at the end because it's a question. Ready? chotto i. Okay, now your turn. Let's do it together. chotto i. Nice. Let's go again, a bit more relaxed. chotto i. Great. One last time now. Say it with confidence. chotto i. Yes, that sounded fantastic. Very natural. You've just officially added an incredibly useful phrase to your Japanese toolkit. See, it's that easy. And you know, this is really the best way to get better at a language. Don't try to memorize the whole dictionary. Just focus on one small, useful phrase at a time. Master it. And before you know it, you'll have a whole collection of them ready to go. And that's a wrap for today. Go out there and try to use chotto i this week. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll catch you on the next one. Makes you wonder what other little phrases are out there just waiting to be discovered.